Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Today we will discuss about the topic of OSI model and its layers. First we will see what is network model. A method of describing and analyzing data communication networks by breaking the entire set of communication process into a number of layers. Each layer has a specific function. The OSI model International Standard Organization established a committee in 1977 to develop an architecture for systems communication. Open System Interconnection OSI reference model is the result of this effort. This model allows any two different systems to communicate regardless of their underlying architecture. The OSI model describes how data flows from one computer through a network to another computer. The OSI model is not a protocol. It is a model for understanding and designing a network architecture that is flexible and robust. The OSI model consists of 7 separate but related layers, each of which defines a part of the process of moving information across a network. In this figure shows the layers of OSI model. The first one is physical layer, second one is data link layer, third one is network layer, fourth one is transport layer, fifth one is session layer, sixth one is presentation layer, seventh one is application layer. Layers 1, 2, 3 physical, data link and network are network support layers. Layer 4, the transport layer, links the two subgroups. Layers 5, 6, 7 session, presentation and application are user support layers. First one is physical layer. Physical layer is the bottom of OSI model. It is responsible for the actual physical connection between the devices. The physical layer is responsible for movements of individual bits from one node to next. This figure shows the how to connect physical layer in transmission medium. Functions of physical layer. First one is convert bits to signals, second one is bit synchronization, third one is manage physical connection, fourth one is bitrate control, next one is line configuration and physical topology, transmission mode, multiplexing and switching. The second one is data link layer. The data link layer is responsible for moving frames from one node to the next. Functions of data link layer. First one is framing. It divides the data from network layer into frames. Physical addressing. Add a header to the frame to define the physical address of the source and the destination machines. Flow control. It is the traffic regulatory mechanism implemented by data link layer that prevents the fast sender from drawing the slow receiver. Error control. It provides the mechanism of error control in which it detects and retransmits damaged or lost frames. Feedback. After transmitting the frames, the system was for the feedback. Network layer. Functions of network layer. It is responsible for the source to destination delivery of packets across multiple networks. Routing. Provide mechanism to transmit data over independent networks that are linked together. Logical addressing. Adds logical addressing of sender and receiver. The next one is transport layer. It is responsible for source process to destination process delivery of entire message. Transport layer provides two types of services: connection oriented transmission. In this type of transmission, the receiving device sends an acknowledgement back to the source after a packet or group of packet received. Connectionless transmission. In this type of transmission, the receiver does not acknowledge receipt of packet. Functions of transport layer. The first one is segmentation and reassembly. Divide the message received from session layer into segment and number them to make sequences for reassembly at the receiving side. The second one is service point addressing. Transport layer makes sure that the message is delivered to the correct process on destination machine. Next one is error control. Make sure that the entire message arrives without errors, else retransmit. The next one is session layer. It is responsible for beginning, maintaining and ending the communication between two devices, which is called session. Functions of session layer. Establishment, maintaining and ending a session. Sends synchronization packet to established request, receives acknowledgement and synchronization established. To end, to sender sends acknowledgement. Dialog control. The session layer allows two systems to enter into a dialog. Synchronization allows a process to add checkpoints to a stream of data. Presentation layer. This layer is concerned with the syntax and semantics of the information exchanged between two systems. Functions of presentation layer. The first one is data translation, encoding and decoding sender to common format on sending side, common to receiving format on receiver side. Data encryption for security and privacy purpose. Data compression. Data compression reduces the number of bits contained in the information. Application layer provides user interface and supports for services like email, file transfer. Functions of application layer. Network virtual terminal. It allows a user to log on to a remote host. File transfer access and management. This application allows a user to access files in a remote host. Mail services. This application provides various email services. Directory services. This application provides the distributed database sources and access for global information about various objects and services. If you like the video, please like, share and subscribe. Thank you.